What is going on, everybody? It is Dylan with Astrodfs coming at you with a first look on Week 11's Sunday main slate. It's pretty good for us. Again, on the weekend, we ended up cashing here at Astro. Believe that brings us to 8-2 on FanDuel and 7-3 on DraftKings. So it's been really good for us this season. I know our subscribers are definitely happy. We've had some really good weeks this season. Took a GPP down 1 week. Not a humongous one, but you take what you can get. Anyway, go right into this and just look at some of the matchups, some player pricing, and that good stuff. And we'll take a look at some of the injuries and how it's going to affect each team and some player prices that are going to be good because of injuries. So Lamar Jackson retakes his spot as the number one price quarterback, $7,300 against Tennessee. I think that's a good price for him this week with how Tennessee's defense is. Aaron Rodgers is $7K against the Colts. It's a pretty good price. Herbert is $6,800 against the Jets. Another good price. Ben Roethlisberger is finally above that 6.5 consistently. I feel like playing Jacksonville. Drew Brees is out. That's already confirmed against Atlanta, so we're going to see some Jameis Winston against Atlanta. Deshaun Watson playing the Patriots. Teddy Bridgewater, it looks like he's going to be out. I think it's all but confirmed now. So we're going to see some PJ Walker, which I'm all hyped for. Happy he made it to the league after seeing him in the XFL, so that's going to be good to see. Matt Ryan against the Saints. Cam Newton against Houston. Cousins against Dallas. Tannehill against Baltimore. Matt Stafford's another one that we're going to watch for later in the week. He's at 6K. Jameis is at 5,900. That's definitely an interesting price. Tua's at 5,800. Yeah, it's the most expensive he's been. Carson Wentz 5,700. Rivers 56. Joe Burrow is 5,500. Huh. 5,500 against Washington. Baker Mayfield 54 against Philly. Drew Lock, I believe, is going to be out this week against Miami. Alex Smith in 5,300 against the Bengals. Dalton's going to be back against Minnesota. 53. That's a good price. Joe Flacco is going to be in for the Jets at 5,000. Jake Luton's 5,000 against Pittsburgh. PJ Walker's 4,800. I like that. Driscoll is 4,500 against Miami. Who else were we looking for? Detroit. Chase Daniels is 49. Yeah. That's not bad. Running backs this week. Christian McCaffrey is 9,400. Might not play. Kamara is 9,200 against Atlanta. That's a good price. Dalvin Cook, 9K, man. We haven't seen this in a long time. I think the last time we saw this was when we had McCaffrey, Kamara, Barkley, and Cook, I think at the time. Or maybe, no, it was Derrick Henry. All four guys were, I believe, above 9K. So that's interesting. Derrick Henry at 8K. Aaron Jones, 7,200. Nick Chubb, 7,000. It's looking like it might be a value week at running back this week. Miles Sanders, 6,900 against Cleveland. Mike Davis up to 6,800. DraftKings knows they fucked up last week with his price. But, I mean, he didn't perform as well as he did before, but still. Kareem Hunt's 6'7", Connor 6'6", Zeke 6'5". It's just weird seeing Zeke that low. It's like you never thought you'd see Zeke below 8,000 or at least 7,000 ever. Swift 6,400. I think that's an interesting bump up for him. James Robinson goes down. I'm going to tell everyone right now, James Robinson is my favorite rookie that's not on the Bears. just because he's an undrafted rookie playing on Jacksonville and is sixth in rushing yards this year. Just a heads up for everybody. Joe Mixon, if he is back, 63. Madison is all the way at 62 for a backup running back. That's Todd Gurley's 5.9 against New Orleans. Latavius Murray is 5.9 against Atlanta. Taylor all the way down to 58. That's interesting. If Gaskin's back, he's going to be at 58. Gibson up to 58. Harris down to 5.7. What has he been at? I know he's had some showdowns the last 2 weeks. So he's actually up 5.7. He's been impressing me this year too. Jamal Williams, 57. Bo Scott at 56. Man, they're not screwing around this week. There's backups above 5K. Bo Scott's there. Pollard's there. Bernard is there at 5.5. I think that's a good price if Mixon's out. Duke Johnson at 54. Hines at 5.2. McKissick at 5.2. Dobbins at 5. Melvin Gordon is 5,100 and Phil Lindsay is 4,500. Those are good prices. Ingram's at 5K. It seems like teams that have multiple running backs kind of got that price down. Yeah. It's what it's looking like this week. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams is the only 8K receiver, which is pretty good with how expensive the running backs are this week. Quarterbacks are a little bit cheaper than usual, so that kind of it balances itself out. Julio 7.5. Keenan Allen all the way up to 7.4. I think that's interesting. I know they're playing the Jets, and that's why he gets a bump up, but yeah. Michael Thomas, 7.3 against Atlanta. I think that's interesting with Jameis as the quarterback. A.J. Brown up above 7,000. Ridley right at 7,000 if he's back. Terry McLaurin against Cincinnati at 6.9. It's looking pretty good. I'm telling you right now, first look, that's looking really good. Juju at 6.4. I believe I saw all Pittsburgh receivers are pretty close to each other. Yeah, they're pretty close to each other. Thielen is 6.3 against Dallas. It's pretty cheap for Thielen. Yeah. It's the cheapest he's been all year. Will Fuller at 6.2 against the Patriots. His price goes down, but still the Patriots at that. But you never know with how Houston plays, and you never know with Belichick's defense. So Claypool at 6.1. Crowder at 6.1 against the Chargers. I think that's interesting. A guy that hasn't got below 10 fantasy points playing against the Chargers. Definitely looking like a like right there, right off the bat. Robbie Anderson at 6K. Justin Jefferson at 6K. Deontay Johnson, 5.9. T. Higgins at 5.9. T. Higgins has been playing great this year. That Washington matchup might be a little scary. Kenny Galladay's back. He's 5.8. But at the same time, they might be without Matt Stafford. Marquise Brown, 5.8. Devontae Parker bumps up to 5.7. DJ Moore's at 5.6. I know I skipped over DJ Chark, but sorry, not DJ Chark, Chark Jr. 5.7, but they're playing Pittsburgh. I can't see them doing the same thing they just did against Green Bay. Fulgham at 5.6. I think that's a pretty good price with everyone back. Tyler Boyd down there. Marvin Jones right where he should be. Landry. I think Landry is going to be an interesting price just to see if Cleveland can bounce back this week. Mari Cooper is another player you never thought you'd see that low at 5.4. Jerry Jeudy, 5.3. CeeDee Lamb down to 5,000. I want to see if there's any players that really stand out of the wide receiver that's pretty cheap. Lazard, 4,600. That's worth a look. It definitely is. Higgins at 45 for Cleveland. I thought I saw Myers. Myers at 49 against Houston. That's definitely worth a look, especially with Edelman out. Alshon Jeffrey's 3.7. Just saying. Harry's at 3.6. Some good price points. Grant is only at 3.5. He went up 500. Preston Williams is out again. That's definitely a look. Tight end. This is the first week that we haven't seen a tight end above 5K all season, I believe. Mark Andrews is at 4,900. That's definitely a great price for him. That's something you want him at. Juanu Smith at 4.7K. It's another good price. Hunter Henry 4.6 against the Jets, I think, is second favorite behind Andrews so far. Noah Fant against Miami. If Locke is out, which it looks like he is, Denver's values for him, you just go down, especially with how good Miami's defense has been playing. Hunter Hurst 4.4, Gesicki 4.3, Hawkinson down to 4.2. Detroit's another team that if Stafford's not in, their values go down this week. Jared Cook 4.1. I think that's a fair price. Eric Ebron at 4K against Jacksonville. I like that price and I like that play. Hooper really doesn't move. I think he was 3.9. Yeah, he doesn't move. Schultz is 3.6 against Minnesota, and Dalton's back at quarterback this week, so that's a pretty good value for a tight end right off the bat. RT here is 3.2, but I think with Lazard being back, I don't really like that as much. Trey Burton is 3.1. Mo Alley Cox is 2.9. Am I missing something? Fells is 2.9. Atkins is 2.5. I was trying to see if I missed them when I clicked that. Njoku at 3K. So there's a lot of value at tight end this week. There's a lot. So that'll help you out. And then we'll go to defense. Pittsburgh at 4.6. Chargers at 4K. The only two defenses above 4K, and rightfully so. They're playing the Jets and Jaguars. Jets 2K against the Chargers. Jacksonville 2.1 against Pittsburgh. Dallas 2.2 against Minnesota. I know that Dallas does not have a good defense at all, and their offense is terrible. But I think that's a great price. 2.2 for if you want to pay up for a defense, you can. There's nothing ever wrong with it, but it frees up a lot of salary. Like if you look at it and you play the Chargers or the Steelers or Miami, that you're saving $1,200 on a defense playing a Minnesota team. And Dallas's rush defense has been, last two games, 119 against Philly, 46 against Pittsburgh. That's not bad. They'll have Dalton back, so that's not bad. That's first look. I'll go more in depth as the week goes on at these prices. So hope you guys do enjoy. If you guys want our plays, want to join Astro DFS, head over to our website at astrodfs.com. The link will be in the description. You can join our Discord as well. That link will be in the description as well. And subscription packages are on our website. And it'll take you to Discord where our plays are at. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have got some help from my plays last week. Like I said, it was a really good week for us again. Showdown wasn't as good last night, especially being a Bears fan. But regardless of that, showdowns are to 50-50 always. So, yeah, we will see you in the next video, guys.